Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It's very unfortunate news for the crypto industry. Max Keiser, who bought Bitcoin at $1 and is an insider pretty much, is receiving word and feelings that the Bitcoin Spot ETF by Roca Negra is a Trojan horse. Now, I want to update you. For the past year, I have been saying that Roca Negra is a Trojan horse. And when they've come to file for the ETF 6 months ago, I have been relentlessly spamming that this is a bad thing. I copped a lot of flack for it. A lot of people said, hey, you don't have a peanut brain. You've actually got a mid-curve brain. A lot of these people making these weird accusations, but they are soy boys. They have hunchbacks. And of course, they sit on non-squeaky chairs. These people have been wrong. Max Keiser himself is going through all the filings, all the papers. He's probably made some phone calls. And there's bad things coming for the crypto industry. I told you, we are in the then they fight you phase, friends. So basically, what's happening is the Bitcoin ETF was meant to be a utopia world where if you buy it, you can redeem it. But it's not that. Okay, you can't take out Bitcoin. It's cash in, cash out only. That's what Max Keiser is believing what's going on here. And remember, he is a fierce, ferocious Bitcoin Max. He's trying to prepare everybody for it. He probably even got inside word from people telling him what's going on. So let's explore it as what's happening. So Max Keiser, he's about to confirm Sommi's Roca Negra. You see this word? Roca Negra, Trojan horse theory. And I want to tell you this, okay? So literally, my prophecy is about to be confirmed. Now, friends, if you go to my YouTube that you like, subscribe, belly button and all to, look at all these videos. Dark curse, dark prophecy, dark prophecy. You can see this, friends. The crypto cycle. This was the friendship prophecy. There's a dark curse prophecy. There's a lot of them, okay? And what it is, okay, the universe just spoke to me because I'm here 18 hours a day. This ETF is a Trojan horse. It's a trap. It's a trap because the government really wants to kill Bitcoin and crypto. But to do that, there's too many of us strong promoters out here. We all believe in it. So they have to crush everyone. How do they crush everyone? They give you the paper ETF, this fake one. Everybody buys, mums and dads, okay? Remember, friends, there are 219 million people in the world who own Bitcoin today. When they bring on this ETF, who knows how many people are going to come in? 50 million, 100 million. By the way, that doesn't mean the price goes above 100K because of Metcalfe's law. You need like another 200 million people coming in. You just get a larger number of people. And guess what? They're all weak hands. They didn't buy Bitcoin when it was controversial or John McAfee was going to eat his willy for it. They weren't buying Bitcoin even in 2021 when Elon Musk liked it. They're buying Bitcoin because the government is finally saying, yes, buy this trap. And so if they can cap the rally somewhere and crush it down and give like a 5.5 year sideways round trip for Bitcoin, in the midst of that round trip at the bottoms, then they can come and bring out all the corrupt regulation they want to say because everybody's offside. And you have millions of mums and dads who've come in, all the boomers. Friends, these boomers, they don't know what pain is. Do you understand? They've been in up-only stocks. If you show something to them that they thought was going 100K, now it drops 50 or 60 or 70%, and now they're offside, guess what the government's going to be doing? Gather round, my children, gather round. Yes, let's come and ban the Bitcoin together. So let's go through the evidence of what's going on, friends. So this is very unfortunate. So I've already told you this, by the way. I'm literally confirming. Share with your friends and family. Like, subscribe. I've told everybody about this. I didn't want it to come true. Here we go. So Max Keiser receiving information that it's cash in, cash out only. And this is Max's tweets himself, okay? So he goes, in 40 years of finance, I've never seen such coordination and cooperation by so many financial institutions working hand in glove with regulators and politicians, as I'm seeing with the coming wave of Bitcoin ETFs. I think we may be in for an unwelcome surprise. We're going to have to play some angel music, friends, because, by the way, Max, I'm telling you now, friends, I've been following him for years. He never talks like this, ever. Friends, I was literally making videos. He's talking about a $100,000 God candle appearing in the top of the bull market. That was his attitude before he discovered this. Okay, so there's been a big change of tone. Okay, so look at the next one. Look what he says. It seems like all these Bitcoin ETFs will have agreed to cash in, cash out. Investors will track the price, but have no claim on actual Bitcoin. This is a fiat version of Bitcoin. Simultaneously, Washington is apparently looking to ban self-custody. Oh, if only I had a friend wearing a state-of-the-art panda bear disguise who said this was coming. Who said this was coming? I wonder. Maybe we're in the then they fight you phase. Maybe we're in the part where they don't give you 100k Bitcoin. Maybe we're in the part where everything I said comes true, the dark prophecy, which I don't want to happen, by the way. It's only 70% chance. I hope things turn around. It's not 100%. I don't know the future, friends, but I sniff a lot of chairs. So look what Max Keiser says. He goes, if all of this is true, it's exceptional due to the size of this highly coordinated bait and switch by Wall Street and Washington. The best way to beat this is to move to Bitcoin country El Salvador. No, don't do that. Okay, look at this. Bait and switch. Oh, almost like a Trojan horse. Come on, man. I've been telling you, friends, time and time again, share with your friends and family. Stop watching these mainstream influencers. They're going to get you wrecked and destroyed. They're going to be having 100k targets in the thumbnails every single day, then 200k, then 300k. They're going to lull you into a false sense of security. Now, here's the thing, friends. A lot of you out there believe you're going to follow your trusted leader to call the top for you. But guess what? What if all they're relying on is the 4-year Bitcoin cycle? And what if that gets cut early? Okay, that means your trusted leader, whoever it is, that means they're going to get bonked too. That means by the time they realize they're wrong, when Bitcoin's 80k, maybe in like 6 months from there, it's down to 40k. Maybe. I don't know. You got to protect yourself. And all of this comes from this news. Like, just in, firms are anticipating a decision from the corrupt SEC on Bitcoin Spot ETF shortly. So this is from Swan Media, of course, friends. They're Bitcoin Maxi. Just remember, Swan Media, throw it in there. Bitcoin Maxi channel, and then their accounts. They'll kind of run in a Ponzi. Oops, what happened there? And now let's continue, friends. I'll just tell you. Okay, look at this. Look at this. So this is where it gets nasty. So the actual mechanics. Grayscale Bitcoin has 600,000 in there. 600,000 BTC. Max Keiser, the deal with the government to get the ETF approval via the corrupt SEC, Gary Gensler, the semen demon himself. And he says, look what Max says. He goes, remember, Barry Shillbert, who owns GBTC, he has been caught engaging in accounting irregularities. So he needs a friend in the Department of Jelly Beans, okay? He goes, it's to make those Bitcoin, so in Grayscale, those 600,000 Bitcoin, it's to make them easily available to the government in certain circumstances, like an economic emergency that is 100% baked into the cake. That's how it works. That's how it works. Government, smart, okay? They're not stupid. Politicians, they're like, oh, why don't you get it? Why don't you get it? They get it. They get it. You don't get it. You think they're not bug eaters. You think they're not bug eater overlords, reptilians. All right? That's why you watch me, friends. Now you know. Congratulations. You're going to see the world differently now. All right? We're still going to win, by the way. Ultimately, we're going to win. We're in there, then they fight your face. Okay? Their fists are coming out. But guess what, friends? You just got to kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. All right? Now, look, this is very, very sad because what happened was Grayscale was running a Ponzi. And they did a bit of naughty things, accounting irregularities last year in 2022 bear market. And Barry probably got caught with some stuff. So I'm guessing the government sat him down and they go, hey, you know that 600,000 Bitcoin? It would be a real shame if you had to liquidate it on the market and send Bitcoin to like 5K, wouldn't it? And then you go to jail. And then Barry's like, no, sir, please, I'll do anything, sir. I'll do anything. So then Barry Shillbert gets approached, right, probably by another weird CIA, FBI dude, okay, wearing black glasses. And they says, you know, you're going to do what we say, all right? And they get Barry to take off his shirt, get the candles, pour hot wax over his nipples. They do the normal ritual they always do. And they tell him, okay, now that we've got you in, you're going to shut up. You have your 600,000 Bitcoin. And if we ever need it, we're going to give you a call. And that's it, okay? Otherwise, well, you'll be joining SBF sucking on cucumbers in there, all right? So this is important. Why? It's because the government, friends, they need an emergency in case there's a run. You understand? If there's a run, it's game over for them because then the cat's out of the bag. They need access to the real supply so there can never be a real run because their big nightmare of the government is just what happened to gold. I've already made videos to show you, friends. I'm going to quickly show you why did the government lose the mines in 70s from gold. I'm going to show you right now. Now, this is, see this parabola, friends? I know this is gold, okay? This is what happened. Gold embarrassed the US fiat dollar by going 20x in a straight line. All right, and the central banks and the government, they've known ever since then. But I've literally made videos on this so you can learn. They literally said, accidentally, they go, yeah, the biggest mistake we ever did was letting gold price get out of control. That was the biggest mistake. You know, it's not, oh, we printed too much money. No. It's not we printed too much money. We gave it to our rich friends too much. It was, you guys only knew we printed too much money because the price of gold went to the freaking moon. So now we know how to crush you next time. We've got to basically delete your chart. Okay, friends, we've got to delete your chart. It's literally, you know, in crypto, friends, you know when a coin goes down, they like relaunch for a new chart? Yeah, that's basically what the government wants to do every time. They're like, hey, let's just try to find a way to keep deleting the chart so people don't remember what happened in the past. So going back to this, you've seen now, okay, Barry Shillbert with the 600,000 Bitcoin is unfortunately, yes, that's their leverage. Okay, now this is where we continue. Okay, now all of this is coming, by the way, from, he goes, look, unprecedented. Look what Max Keiser said. This is unprecedented. They're holding a rare conference today with all the applicants. Something's coming. Okay, something that your friend Sommi here has literally been saying, maybe Trojan horse, and calling them Rocca Negra for a reason. I call them Rocca Negra for a reason. Okay. And if you want to know, baby dolls, okay, if you want to know, here we go to continue. Look, I've been telling you for a long time, the Bitcoin Spot ETF is a Trojan horse. You have no excuses if you get bull trap. Watching mainstream crypto influencers will get you and your friends and family absolutely wrecked beyond imagination. And then guess what? They'll probably join those mums and dads, those boomers who came too late, and probably join them to tell the government to ban all of us because the prices are down. Okay. Now, I have so many posts. I'm only limited to 4 posts here, but you can see this was the insider, friends, that they had to fire. Now, this guy, right, just some weird little dweeb guy, he basically revealed, what an idiot. He basically revealed all of Rocca Negra's real inner workings in this interview video. And I really implore that you go watch it. He got fired. He had to make a statement. Oh, no, I was just saying stuff. No. Friends, he says in there, he goes, look, his name is Serge Verle. He goes, look, this is how it works. He goes, we're the government private wallet. We can do anything we want. We go buy up stuff for them. We control anything we want. He basically alludes if they want FUD, if they want to accumulate stuff. And he's, why is he talking? Like, oh, who's he talking to? He's talking to a chick. So he's looking for some meow, meow, meow. He's looking for some of that, looking to get laid, and he just opens his mouth too much. All right. Friends, I tell people I work at McDonald's, okay? This guy's telling him, oh, golly gee, I'm from Rocca Negra. He's like the lowest level recruiter. He's just a little cockroach. Now, what ends up happening, unfortunately, as well, is he kind of accidentally reveals that, oh, yeah, what's the whole plan? She's like, why do they keep doing this? She's like, well, oh, yeah, if we just keep buying stuff, everything over time, we just basically amass infinite power. That's the whole goal. Okay, that's the whole goal. They get the fiat money. They go and accumulate the assets that they can't print. If only we had a whole industry called cryptocurrency and a friend named your mate friend Sommi who's been telling you with so many posts to hold cash this decade and bonds is literally a Copa soy boy loser strategy. You will get wrecked. They are still printing right now. Even though they tell you, no, we're not. Yes, they are. They are still printing. The whole system runs on freaking printing. Okay. How they obfuscate the data and the numbers, yes, they can move it around here and there, but they're still going on. Okay. So they're a Trojan horse. They are not something to usher in. Oh, I'm going to get you $100,000 is just a start. $200,000. I hope so, man. Oh, I hope so. I want my face to be blasted everywhere. Like, oh, you were wrong. Good, sweet. Because guess what? I'm still long with you. Sweet. Okay, I'm still long. We made it. But look how it's going, friends. Okay. Remember, Rocca Negra is a Trojan horse on the crypto industry. We will remember this when euphoria is finally here again. That's me typing it, by the way, while candles were freaking falling off to the face of the earth. You know, that remember how September started? This year was like trash, end of August, trash. Yeah, literally in the midst of the, I'm telling you, remember this when euphoria comes. Okay, everyone was just saying it's over and the 4-year cycle is not going to repeat. Look at this, by the way. Rocca Negra is a majority shareholder in 4 of the 5 Bitcoin miners, the largest ones. If only I had a friend named Sommi with a state-of-the-art panda disguise who told me that they want to ban proof of work and probably get the baby boomers to whinge so loud that they move Bitcoin to proof of stake in some sort of battle later on. Because when you have proof of work, friends, you and I can literally just have our own country and transact outside the system. If only I had a friend. I just can't figure it out. I can't, just can't figure it out. It's been a crazy, crazy day, Okay, also, look at this. Now, when I show you this, you're going to see something different. Rocca Negra released a report saying that the optimal Bitcoin allocation in your portfolio is 85%. Really? 85%? It's funny. People sent this to me saying, oh, it's bullish, it's bullish. No, it's not. Do you have any idea this works? It means I'm right. It means it's bearish. It means they're telling mums and dads to go super hard, long. Do you see? They're baiting everyone. Look at this. This 85% number is so outrageously high that you can only begin to respect my dark curse prophecy. This is months ago, friends. Months and months ago. I'm checking the date. July. Freaking July. The ETF announcement had been out for like 20 days. Literally July. You're a baby doll butterscotch biscuit. I do love and appreciate you, but I'm just telling you right now. You got no excuses, man. I wish I had someone telling me things like this when I first joined the crypto industry. Instead, I was watching guys like, oh, golly gee, did you see this triangle? Leverage, buy bit, we got to buy the triangle. That's instead what I was watching. And oh my God, did you see this coin? It's going to $10. Little did you know that altcoin influencer, he's up 35x from his ICO and you couldn't get an allocation. That's all I was watching because I didn't know any better. No one knew any better, okay? So the optimal portfolio is 85. Well, my ass, man. Who do these people think they are? And of course, one of my most famous pictures, friends, I literally put this together. Okay, it's just one of the pictures of the Trojan horse. Look at this. The Rocca Negra Bitcoin ETF. So the Bitcoin Spot ETF from Rocca Negra is a Trojan horse, and this horse is going to kick us in the nuts. The way to prepare is not to be a little soy boy. Increase your crypto exposure now whilst everybody else is scared. 100K is not guaranteed. Watch 80K carefully. Beginning of July. Okay. You see, friends, there's two types of people in this world when they come across this information. Okay. 95% say, I'm going to hold cash. I'm going to hold my own little inferior nuts. And I'm going to get short on leverage. Okay. These people, wrong. That's the mid-curve strategy. The peanut brain strategy is like, it's actually, friends, it's George Soros. Yes. He says, he's got his famous quote. He goes, markets are irrational because he basically paraphrasing. He goes, well, when he sees a bubble, he looks to join it. See what I mean? That's actually what we're doing here. We see a bubble trap and we're looking to join it. It's actually irrational. But, more people, we're still going to have net more people at the end anyway. So it's not really that irrational, but that's why you got to get in early. Also had a comment here from a friend. So Brandon. So Mr. Brandon has said, are you going to be selling all your poop? And I've said, no, I am turbo long until the bull trap euphoria is here. So once again, luckily, just if you're watching this, Brandon, shout out to everybody else out there. Yes, friends. Do you want to be right or do you want to make money? If you want to be right, you sit there folding your arms going like, oh, golly gee, one day it's going to crash. No. There are people left to exploit and the government is going to get them into the trap. Okay? We're going to have to play this and play it right. So, friends, now you've seen all this. You go, oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay. I don't know, by the way. Just because I have these conclusions, I've just got to remind you, it does not mean my chart squiggly lines are going to work out. It doesn't even mean I get it right. What if they give us 150K Bitcoin anyway, right? Friends, Da Vinci J15, he bought Bitcoin at $1. He doesn't believe we get my 80 or 100K curse. He thinks the Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million, right? So he thinks the government, they're going to print money, buy Bitcoin to $1 million so that when it crashes minus 95%, everybody's lost money and then they can ban it. That's what he thinks is going to happen. Now, here's the thing. That number is so outrageously high that all you need is like 25% of your portfolio when it's at 80K and go, oh, if Da Vinci's right, sweet, I'll just end up killing it. But I don't think that's going to happen, friends. They don't need to do it. Okay? They're not going to go risk trillions and trillions of money printing and then risk someone finding out and then come and just do this and make everybody loaded. Not going to happen, okay? Now, this is my actual chart here. And I've had this out for a long time. So do you want to know something? You know all of this, Max Keiser and all these, you don't even need to know any of that because this is the 200-week moving average is yellow line, and I have just drawn it to estimate it. And the distance that Bitcoin has disconnected towards top up to the distance from the 200-week moving average, so this distance, it's been getting lower in each cycle. And if you just do the maths, you just keep dividing them by 2. So in the first cycle was 20x, and then the next one was 12x, and the next one was 5.5. If you just do that again, right, you get about 2.5 from around here. I mean, just guessing, right? 2.5 is around, look at this, it's about 92K. 92K. So you can see it's really spooky, friends. I can't believe how spooky it is. This is the fundamentals and the charts have like crossed up 100%. It's like, wait a minute. I think Rocca Negra is gonna like scam us under 100K, and the 200-week moving average is saying it anyway. It's like be fantastic if this happens. Right? Not for everybody losing, but at least for us, because you get to read something right. Now, what am I actually expecting to happen? Well, my guess is, just my guess, that there's going to be a mania next year at some point. I know there's going to be stock market going down, but there's going to be some sort of mania. And people who normally would buy in this year, 2025, you see this block here, 2025, I think they end up buying here in 2024 next year. Because, why? Because of the Bitcoin halving 4-year cycle myth. That's why. It's because we've had 3 cycles. We have trained 400 million people in crypto. There's 419 million total. So literally probably 400 million people believe in the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. So 400 million people are going to tell their friends and family, hey, Bitcoin goes up and crypto goes up for 3 years, then down 1. Okay, the next year is going to be the second year. So after it does a green year next year, right, I'll just show it up. Okay, after it does a green year, perhaps maybe, everyone's going to be long here. And what they're going to be expecting is that 2025, right, maybe the end of next year we finish like 80K, who knows? And they're expecting the next year after that to do a 2x and then they get out. But what if we just get them all out first? That's what I'm trying to visualize in my mind, because markets are always forward looking, and 2025 emotional money have been brought forward to 2024. Well, guess what? Now you have a demand gap. That means no one's buying in 2025, which also might mean 2024 is more ferocious to the upside. It's faster, it's shorter, it's sharper. We get everybody in and everyone's coming in to do all the mess and all the poop coins, right? So I made another video recently, friends. So Uncle Bobby Lucas is starting to see stuff like this as well. But it's interesting how this is all playing out, okay? So let me know what you guys think. I don't know if this is going to play out. Remember, it's still odds, 70% chance. It's not 100%. There's still a 30% chance we go up from there, higher upside. We're never really going to know. But I can tell you one thing. In the future, if we are wrecked and this situation plays out, there's only one way you can help yourself mentally in the future. It's like, hey, luckily I was buying in that bear market and not waiting for all that confirmation. That's the only way to make it out. That's why I've been telling everybody, accumulate as many bags as you can, and let's see how it all plays out. This is your friend Sommi. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or tell mum and dad we're in the then they fight you phase. We're eventually going to win, but it's going to get a bit hairy. Catch you soon.